The Avatar movies is just these two fighting each other and then saying, alright, same time tomorrow? Kiri, help us great mother, the people are dying. Ewa. Zosaldania on making the Avatar films. I was 28 when I signed on to do 5 films and will be 50 for when we finish. Thinking cap. This ducking snack's actually literal coolest thing ever. Can you stop being squid napped for 5 minutes? You like Navi girls? I love them. I love them. Avatar. Fire and Ash. Avatar. The Way of Water 2. You think Avatar. Fire and Ash is a good movie? She was fearless and crazier than him. She was his queen. And God help anyone who dared to disrespect his queen. You give me ships and aircraft, I'll bring you back his scalp. People will be like, Avatar is so overrated, the Avatar movies are so long. Meanwhile I'm like this. Who are two people that actually did match each other's freak? Me impressing my goth girlfriend by showing her how hard I can pass. Things from Avatar that I want to get inside of. Sam Worthington when James Cameron stops making Avatar movies. Live footage of me watching Avatar, Fire and Ash every time the Water Chief's wife is on screen. Avatar 3 will introduce some evil fire Navi, hints James Cameron. I want to show the Navi from another angle. Avatar, The Last Airbender, James Cameron. When she sees it move on its own. The face of a man who just got his own turn on the get a 9-foot tall blue alien girlfriend ride. I'm going to cry. You get to watch Avatar. Hee hee. It has nothing to do with art. And it's full of ducking smurfs. Not hee hee. Avatar. Fire and Ash. New trailer. Crab matches. Looks like crab. Walks like people. Crab matches. That feeling when you will never be a 5'9" paraplegic curled up in the arms of your 10-foot tall blue alien cat girlfriend. Airbnb suggests the existence of other BNBs, Water BNB, Earth BNB, but that all changed when the Fire BNB attacked. You said we'd watch Avatar. Yes, Avatar The Last Airbender. Avatar enjoyer. Avatar is a great immersive experience with a good story. Avatar hater. No. Avatar is Dancing with Wolves Pocahontas Ferngully. You can't like it. Pure visuals and immersive world-centric perspectives. Breathtaking Earth-like world with plentiful majestic creatures. Has no cultural impact. Omaticaya, live in their village peacefully. Queric. Kaboom. Yes Rico, kaboom. Quaritch, I'm going to change the world. Jake, for the better, right? Queric. Jake, for the better, right? Thanator. Jake who had just arrived on Pandora. The movie When I'm Alone. The movie when my mom walks in. Jake. Metery, I got you. Atsuti, oh no, you don't. Jake coming back while riding Torak be like, signature look of superiority. Is it true that this is the first line of the movie? My name is Dalg Avatar, and I'm back to do more avataring. I used to think I could control ducks with my mind, but it turns out ducks and I just have very similar ideas about what stuff ducks should do. She looks like the roommate who tweets about emotional labor when you ask her to do the dishes. Going into the weekend. Sunday night. In Avatar, the main characters, Renani and Janino, are so forgettable that you just believed that those were their names. Avatar is just a sci-fi rip-off of Dances with Wolves. Change my mind. Me, Peter Pan was an angel that held kids' hands on the way to heaven. That's why the kids of Neverland never grew up, they were dead. The McDonald's cashier who asked if I wanted fries. Rag, what is wrong with you? Like seriously, what the actual duck is wrong with you? You really betrayed your entire species for the sake of some blue monkey cat girl catty. Now you're crawling around hissing like an actual psychopath. Do you hear yourself? You're so absolutely beyond pathetic. It's not even ironically funny. The humans have returned. Let's show them that they can't take anything they want. Well, brothers, that was the easiest exterminatus yet. You need to watch Avatar. I did. Manslaughter is illegal. Are men not allowed to laugh? How to pass off Avatar fans. A TV series that everyone should watch at least once. And Avatar: The Last Airbender. Easily my favorite M. Night movie. Make a movie about some generic Pocahontas alien plot with a forgettable main character, but good visuals and soundtrack. It makes $2 billion. Make a sequel 13 years later, when everyone forgot about the first one, and everyone says it's gonna flop. Makes $2 billion again. Your next task is to tell one significant event from the plots of the Avatar films. Sullies stick together. Avatar taught me you can lie to and betray your girl, and all will be forgiven when you show up in the hottest ride. You have an Avatar-sized budget to adapt one video game into a movie. What game are you adapting? Slex with Hotla. Avatar is just a remake of the movie Cats, but it's set in space. Change my mind. Goes to a alien planet disabled. Get a new body with working legs. Get a heat alien girlfriend. Betrays humanity. If I had a nickel for every big budget bulkbuster movie featuring blue people underwater that Disney releases at the end of 2022, I'd have 2 nickels. Which isn't a lot, but it's weird that it happened twice. Avatar: The Way of Water. Bulk Panther: Wakanda Forever. Avatar: The Way of Water. Bulk Panther: Wakanda Forever. Me taking the grandkids to see Avatar 2. Main conflicts in Avatar 3. Ewa is a hive mind and a tyrant. We are just her extension and she doesn't care for us. I will not worship a false deity. The sky people bring us opportunities, which we can use to become stronger. Those who will not join us will bow to us. You are wrong. Ewa is the voices of all the living beings who have ever lived on this world, so she does care. She keeps the balance and the sky people want her dead for pride and profit. They have killed half of my family and you ally yourself with them, so you must die too. Let's fight. My scary blue woman is stronger and scarier than yours. No, mine is. Why don't they put advertisements on the Hulk? He's basically a giant banner. A misspelling. My amazing comeback in an online discussion. How do we know if they're actually dead or just pretending? Pandora is not a planet. Isn't planet. Isn't a planet. Not a planet. When you take a sip of orange juice after brushing your teeth. When you notice a tapirus in the movie. My crush. Her father. Her brother. Her BFF. Her ex. Me. Avatar. Canada. Being 50% A. Linguists. The best way of learning another language is to speak with its native speakers. People who study Navi and Latin. Trade offer. I receive informations about the onomatopoeia. You receive your legs. Jake, that's not me. It's an RDA deepfake. This is a setup. There are 4 types of Avatar fans. Wait, I can explain. You visit Pandora, the world of Avatar, every week. I've been there only once. You guys have already been to the theme park. I've never even got a chance. There is a theme park. Avatar fans. Avatar fans. Marvel fans. Nobody cares about Avatar. Avengers. This is brilliant. Avatar. But I like this. Me explaining that a pregnant horse can run faster because it has 2 horsepower. My physics teacher. I love you. As a friend. You finally have a friend. How we see Spider. How Spider sees himself. How Neatery sees Spider. What is wrong with you? Lol, I don't know. What isn't? Ask my parents. Absolutely nothing is wrong with them. You want that chronologically or alphabetically? God, let me live another day, so I'm making it everyone else's problem. You, Butch, is the one asking the question. Oh my god, I'm so sorry for being alive. A fight starts. Is fighting. Is trying to stop it. Is filming everything. Is confused. Just watches. Starts screaming. In Avatar 3, the narrator will be Loke, Jake, and Neytira's son. This is a shift from the first two films, where Jake Sully served as the narrator-director. Yo Wasp gang, so we back on Pandora. Over there, there's Varen and stuff. Yeah bye, thanks for watching. I love how, even though the Na'vi wear revealing clothes due to their culture, James Cameron never sexualizes them. The way of water has no beginning and no end. Loke, what the duck are you talking about? Aonung trying to explain what happened to Loke without getting punched in the face. Netium. Sometimes people hate you because you're heat and sweet and genuine and funny and have big tights. That moment when you learn that one of your parents is a pink alien who came from a distant part of the sky on a giant metal island and put his consciousness into his familiar body, fabricated by his congeners, which explains why he has 5 lingers on each hand and 5 toes on each leg. When you realize that Avatar was trying to teach you something about evil corporations destroying sacred land, lucid dreaming, and the astral plane. You are pretty cute when you are nice. What am I when I'm not nice? Heater's duck. You get your new tattoo. Just like your dad. Become a great Aloicton. Would you be my Tzahik? Huh really? When your dad and stepdad decide to put the beef aside to support you on your big day. Dear period cramps. Leave her alone. Sorry you had to see that ladies. I just get so passionate about feminism. Damn bro. These spot the difference games are getting harder. The Walmart employee watching me leave the store with a PS5 up my ace. What my ex-girlfriend sees outside her window at 3:33 am every night since I was released from prison. 6-hour funeral, scoot the body over, cuz at this point, I'm about to lay down as well. If I tag your mama in this, she finna be down another son. Are you talking about Netium? This why Netium was the better brother. Something devilish has been brewing within me for years on end that will only escape through the means of physical glance. My mom was rebraiding Loke's hair and he kept moving, so she said, "You keep moving. I'ma pop yo ace." Shut made me stay still. She hit me with the comb and you laughing at my misery. You'll be aight. I heard somebody mama scream, "Put that shut back," so loud I almost put my shut back. How much you wanna bet it was Ronald yelling at Roxo for trying to get 3,938,388 things of hair grease. I really can't wait for when we finally get to see Ace Clan Queric. Sorry I mean Ace Clan. 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 Sorry I. Is it too early or controversial to say this? I'm not gonna lie, if I met someone with my exact personality cloned, I would hate them so bad. Can't wait for his stupid ace to come to the realization that if his sides win, they will make the planet impossible for him to live in, and that he will be put down like a rabid dog after. I wanna see his entire worldview shatter. I wanna see him have an existential crisis. The way Avatar 2 establishes strong anyone could die stakes from pretty much the start of the movie is a feeling I have missed in big franchise filmmaking for so ducking long. That kind of genuine anxiety undertreat is so essential to an involving experience. Rickon Wainfleet calls Kiri Buttercup while capturing her, just as Quaritch did to Grace years before. Netium's ghost typing Neytiri in Avatar Fire and Ash. Yes mom. Beat Varen's ducking ace. Yoho. This being the whole Sully family is so sad. Like you can literally tell someone is missing, if that makes sense. Beads from the wristband Neytiri wore when she first met Jake. Battle choker. Jake continues to wear the necklace made from river stones during his training with Neytiri. Leather from Jake's first Sturm Best hunt. Anonymous asks, I love the look of Varen, but why is she so bald in the middle of head lol? Because the Manquin are inspired by indigenous Brazilian tribes, and that's a traditional hairstyle in their culture. In a leaked Avatar 3 script, It said that Spider would be able to breathe the air of Pandora without a mask, and it could be thanks to Kiri. It also says in the script, I do just fine without air. You can clearly see Nitari got shot with an arrow. She's lying on her icon, and the arrow is in her chest. Later, there's a scene where you can see blood on her bandage, and she's wearing an arm sling. At first, it looked like just a different outfit, but now it's clear she's hurt and healing. When you go from being the blue girl in the highest grossing movie of all time to the green girl in the highest grossing movie of all time. Starks. Wait. This is a shot from the actual movie. This isn't a shot post edit. This is an actual character in the actual film. One of my favorite background scenes. I love how scared the guy in Scrubs is. Colonel, if you want, you can adjust the seat. I already tried and broke the damn thing. Just fly us home. Do you science nerds get to have your own avatars? No, not after what happened during the first mission. Only the military are able to become Navi. Well, that's disappointing. Oh well, we'll make do. What are you talking about? Got the Avatar Visual Dictionary, and why did no one tell me the Omaticaya weren't allowed to find a new home tree? Because Jake said it was too big a target. At the start of the trailer, we see the floating mountains. Then we see Luke with someone beside him. If you look closely at the body and hair, it really looks like Netium. I think this could be a dream or flashback. Maybe Luke is remembering his brother. No, I'm not mad at you. Also her. I was initially planning on being a casual fan, but then I thought, why not just let it consume my soul instead? I love Paris. Shout out to Kiri Sully. Gotta be one of my favorite genders. This guy looks like an age-jot, but he's still so attractive in a way. I don't care what anyone says, we already have 2 instances of Nitari rubbing her face against Jake's. Navi sent Mark their mates. Didn't get the joke. Private message and I'll explain. I also didn't get the joke. Google it. Tell me why I just saw Kiri take Spider to a dog park talking about some go play with ya lil friends LMAOOO. Me and Luke went to get food, and when they asked us to pay, we started fist fighting, so they would throw us out and forget about the bill in the midst of chaos. Just realized when Nitari wakes up in the hospital is probably the first time we are going to see her not wearing her morning paint in Fire and Ash. This is Avatar: The Way of Water zooming in the background of shots trying to get more content of Netium. Avatar: The Way of Water. 2022. I was so used to seeing blue people that when the credits rolled, I turned to the person sitting next to me and screamed at the right face that was staring back at me. Why do kids cry when they wake up? Just wake the duck up. Duck, is you crying for? I'm inside your walls. I bulked my girl on everything and my TV started blinking. I'm scared. Open the door. My girlfriend just paid me to be shut the duck up. I'm sitting here quiet as hell thinking about my next hairstyle. I will not breathe until we get Jake calling Nitari baby. Thank you for saving my life. I don't even exist. Why do we have hands? There are many reasons. Pat the Kiri, hold the Kiri, cherish the Kiri, forfeit all mortal possessions to Kiri. I hope your next peep is sharp. Shout out to Miles Spider Socorro. Gotta be one of my favorite genders. Girl, do your slexy face. Me, haha stop. Girl, please. Me, ugh fine. Don't look out of your window on the 23rd of July 2025. Me and the bad butch I pulled by being autistic. He was forced to eat cement when he was 6. The 2024 nuclear family, neurodivergent dad, bisexual mom, boy daughter, woke dog. Why are you dressed like that? Like what? Oh my god, it's the shove it guy. Men be like, I'm fighting demons, and the demons be bisexuality. Jimmy G Terry Little Mermaid AU. Jake is the mermaid for obvious reasons. He ain't got not legs. Mitari is a prince or princess. Can't decide if Grace would be Sebastian or King Triton. Norm is Flounder. Trudy can be the seagull. I think his name was Scuttle. They both fly. I don't know. Does this mean Quaritch is Ursula and his eels are Lyle and Mansk? I just ended a 5-year relationship. Are you okay? I'm okay. It wasn't my relationship. I hate you. I don't know if the sun in Pandora works the same way on human scene. I'm going to assume it does. But in my H seat, Syria and Spider are friends. Since she doesn't know anything about humans, she gets terrified when she sees the back of Spider. My poor baby can't catch a mother duck a break. Barely 6 months have passed since he joined the Siren2, and now he woken up to see them all gone and scattered, and he's now fighting all on his lonesome. Baby kittens snacking their first oxygens, but also being sleepy. Dude, his body piercings down his chest and abdomen is like stitching holding his scar together. That's so duckin' cool. The fact that in Fire and Ash, Kiri and Spider kissed, and the maximum that Luke and Syria got was a hug, will never be funny to me. I'm really disappointed they didn't show Tanari and the children reacting to Ronald's doubt, or give her a funeral scene. It would have been heartbreaking, especially for Syria, who lost her mother after the Tulkun Council conflict. Syria said she would never see her again. Her reaction made it clear she was terrified of losing her child. I can't even imagine how unbearable it must have been for Syria, knowing that those words eventually came true. Her mother never saw her again.